So with gaming consoles becoming more and more expensive likely, still the PS4 is the best deal in gaming right now. Consider you can get a PS4 Slim with a controller for like $200 or even lower, at a used marketplace or Amazon. And still the PS4 has a very relevant library, supporting major titles like Marvel Spider-Man, Apex Legend, Fortnite, Star Wars, FC26 and 2K26. Also with the PS4, you can build a library with a very cheap amount, if we consider games titles like FC26, The Crew Motorfest, The Last of Us 2, Red Dead Redemption 2, Need for Speed, and many more. That is why in this video we are going to jailbreak our PS4, and then take advantage of all the cool thing that we can do with the jailbroken PlayStation 4. Hey, what is going on guys? It's Top Gaming Tech Place here. Welcome back to another PS4 video. So in this channel we cover how to mod your console, so if you love that kind of stuffs, then please subscribe to the channel so you do not miss future episodes. So as you already know, if it comes to the PS4 jailbreak, your current system software version is very crucial, but with recent updates to the jailbreak scene, currently you can jailbreak your PS4 even if you are on higher firmware such as 13.00. So at this point we need to download the Vue backup file to our PC, but if you are on phone or any other device, it will also download as well, and you just need to extract the file with Vuemony after it has finished. We also need to download the PS4 Homebrew store app to the root directory of our USB as well. So for this to work on our console, we first need to format our USB as an exFAT or FAT32. Okay, so we also need to extract the Vue backup file and then copy it to the root of our USB. Alright, so I just need to drag and drop the folder to the root of my USB. So if I switch to my PS4, the USB must show when we scroll to the settings column. Alright, so at this point we need to scroll to System, and then get to where the Restore Backup option is located. So this will reset your console, so if you have any files or saved data, you can first back up those files first before you restore this one. Now I will try to jailbreak my PS4 and see if that works. Okay, it seems I need to turn on my network. So it requires network for it to run, so we need to connect our console to the network. Please, if you get to the DNS section, choose Manual and make sure you have entered this DNS code, in order to prevent your console from automatically upgrading to the latest firmware. Okay, the update has been blocked, but it seems I need to delete it before the app can run. Alright, so finally we can disconnect the network and install the Homebrew app, By the way, please subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed. So I will load this fake sign-in in payload, so that the first signing in error message does not appear again. Alright, so at this point, I will copy the save file to my USB, so if by any reason it get corrupted, and cannot load the jailbreak, I can restore it without going through the whole process. Okay, so finally I have to make sure all the automatic download features are unchecked. Please, if you get here, make sure you have unchecked all the automatic download features. So we normally do this to prevent our system from automatically upgrading to the latest firmware. Alright, so you can use the payload guest to enable the disable update payload, which prevent the PS4 from automatic upgrading to the latest firmware, which will eventually prevent the exploit from running. Please at this moment subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed, and ask any question bordering you.